thanks to Perfect World for sponsoring this video. You can get Neverwinter Undermountain now on PS4 and Xbox One. Play for free and click on the link in the description below to hook yourself up with Neverwinter. Long ago, in the world of Faerun, in the heart of Baldur's Gate, lay a hero and his companion. Roland Loreweaver, the hero paladin of Amator, the god of light and all goodliness, is joined by his companion, shall we say, a halfling who worships the same god, rescued by Roland when he was but a wee bab, Kevin, the hero of Baldur's Gate. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, it's me, I'm Kevin. You
are Kevin. You're also exceptionally loud, Kevin.
Oh, sorry.
You're like, hello!
I'm very excited to be here.
You've heard him, well, not really. You've read him many a time, but the man playing Kevin here is Dean, the channel editor for both Judge Mathis and Mathis Games and various other projects that I have worked on over the course of almost 10 years on YouTube over the course of time. And we are going to be playing some Neverwinter, an MMO by Perfect World, a free-to-play MMO, and if you want to check it out, the link will be in the description below. A big thanks to Perfect World for sponsoring us to play it. Me and Dean played for a couple hours last night, actually, just to get a kind of a hold of the game and, you know, just see how it plays. A big thing before we kind of dive into this and talk about the story we're telling, as well as the kind of game that we're telling. Me and Dean did not get any special accounts, we didn't get any boosts, we didn't get any character bonuses. We are genuinely leaping into this thing as you would if you were to jump in on your own. A big expansion, I think it's called Neverwinter, no, it is called Neverwinter Undermountain, which is already out on PC, will be out for PS4 and Xbox One by the time these videos go out, and that's something you guys should go and check out. Again, if you want to play, you can play for free like we are with the link below. But hey, we are checking out Baldur's Gate. Yesterday, part of the tutorial, the big story that we did there was the crown of Neverwinter was stolen by a bunch of ne'er-do-wells, and we got the crown back, and now we're just kind of bringing the city back to life. We're cleaning up some of the sewers as any low-level hero would. We're exploring the world, and we're going into dungeons. So I'm playing a paladin in this world, so I'm going to be kind of like a tanky DPS, and Kevin, while he may not look like it in the moment, is actually our cleric. And in our history that we created, Kevin actually was part of a town that got ransacked by the undead, and at the last minute, Roland Loreweaver rode by on horseback, did his duty as a godly paladin, killed all the undead, and saved everyone. And by saving everyone, the only person left alive was Kevin, and he only saw it fit to put Kevin under his wing as his squire, aka a life of servitude, and in time Kevin got powers as well, becoming a cleric of Amator, and well, he doesn't like to wear armor because he likes to keep nimble. He's afraid the armor is going to weigh him down and the undead are just going to kill him. Damn right, isn't that right, Kevin?
That's true. Kevin likes to stay nimble.
So we've got a few quests we're gonna play a little bit. Kevin and I ideally are gonna try and save this city, or at least do our best to bring it back under guard. As you can see, these Neverwinter guards that won't roam around, they're all for show. They got the fancy armor, they don't want to get blood on it, so us, the schlubs of the world, are gonna take care of it, and we're gonna go check things out. So we've got a few quests, let's get to it. Dean, are you a big MMO player, dude? Or were you ever a big MMO player?
I've dabbled.
But you have a lot of history in D&D, at least now.
Oh yeah. I love every aspect of role-playing. Doing the voices, making my character, thinking of the backstory. And even if it's just like headcanon, having our little roles as Roland and Kevin, it kind of endears you to the characters a little bit more. Yeah,
it really does, you know, I've kind of been quote-unquote role-playing in games for a very long time, even if just privately to myself. One of the earliest memories I have of role-playing actually is Super Mario 64. When I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I used to run around the castle and just pretend I was a superhero. Because the jumping in that game was so empowering, and it was the first 3D platform I ever played, so it just felt like I was a superhero, and I played it a lot. In that way where I just run around and save the world, quote-unquote. There you are, Kevin. All right, so right now, we are currently looking to meet with the Sergeant Creed at the Fallen Tower Tavern, and we're gonna go check that out. Neverwinter's actually been out for a while now. I actually jumped in right at launch. When I booted up my account, there was a character from 2013, and I was like, holy crap, I forgot that I played this in 2013. And actually, when this first came out, hey Sergeant, me and Scott, my DM for Lost Initiative, actually played together. Scott dove right into this because it's right up his alley. The Many Arrows tribe have claimed this area of the city and have started causing problems for us. We could use your help dealing with this threat. Now see, if this was Thonk, no way would he go against the Many Arrow tribe. All right, let's see what we can do. Kevin, we're going to slay some bad boys. We're gonna kill 25 orcs. Some of our Neverwinter Guard patrols have gone missing. Well, it looks like the orcs of this land are causing problems. They are a little bit more formidable than the undead, but they shouldn't be anything that our god can't put down. Let's go.
What's great is you just said you made a reference to your D&D character in your 5e game.
Yeah, in my 5e game.
What are these guys called? The Never Broken Arrows or something?
Many Arrow. Tribe of Many Arrows.
Okay, so is that something just in D&D in general? Because
yeah,
that's so cool that...
There's Dark Arrow Keep and there's Many Arrow Orcs and all that other stuff. It's great.
I keep forgetting that this is a D&D MMO. It's so cool.
And it's in Faerun. Probably, I don't know if it's my... It's like, if it's not my favorite, it's my second favorite campaign setting for any D&D. Eberron really fights for first place. Dark Sun has grown on me, certainly, over the course of time, but there's nothing quite like Faerun, because Faerun is super high fantasy, there's magic everywhere, and the gods are all kind of like your typical old-time gods where they come down, you know, from the heavens and they interact with people regularly.
Yeah.
I love that aspect of it. Eberron's fascinating for the opposite reason, where gods are questionable whether they even exist or not. But in Faerun, there's really no question. The gods are constantly fiddling with mortals. But I'm sorry, we kind of detoured there. I was asking you about MMO experience. Have you ever had any?
Yeah, I've played a few in the past. I'm not the biggest player, I think, simply because, well, the ones that I've played, you aren't really active in the combat, which is why I kind of like this a lot right now. Yeah,
this is one of the earliest examples of like an action combat MMO. It was. I believe, you know, kind of action MMO from the start. Very few MMOs do that, and you know, back in the early days, there was reasons for tab targeting MMOing, but nowadays, with better internet and the latency of internet and stuff, there's no reason for it not to be much more interactive.
I agree.
We're doing things and not talking about it. We should chat about it. Kevin, free that man. I'm gonna go kill orcs. But yeah, at the bottom, I'm gonna go over the hotbar real quick so you understand kind of how this is working. I have a few abilities unlocked. This is my left click, Valor Strike. It's kind of my typical attack. My right click is a Charge Strike that will also stun an enemy. My R is a Divine Touch. It's a giant AoE heal. My E blesses my weapon more or less. It gives me Sacred Weapon. If you know D&D, you know that ability, but basically it gives me some more damage over time. Q is a giant burst of light that does a bunch of damage. And then my big abilities is number 1, which is going to use this little D20 icon. Once that's full, I can use this, and it does a gigantic, like 1500 damage ability, so usually for bosses. And then if I'm out of combat, I can hold down tab and channel Divinity to heal myself regularly. What about you, Kevin?
Yeah, because I'm a cleric, and you as a paladin, we kind of have an overlapping skill set. So my R and Q and E are kind of similar to yours, but my left click is a targetable like fireball. So I cast down, it's called Sacred Flame, and I cast down like flames. Oh, while you made a
no, you keep going, you keep talking. No, the camera's probably on your
oh yeah, sure.
Vision right now anyway.
Scattering Light is my right click, and again it's targetable, and I attack someone with light and it bursts around them, so it's kind of a little... Oh no!
I've got you, Kevin, don't worry. I've saved your life many times in the past. This is nothing new. Kevin the Unkillable.
Wait, what's this? Search for... Oh, it's gone now. Never mind. And my R is an AoE heal. Is yours an AoE heal? Actually?
My R is an AoE heal as well.
Wow.
But mine I can like cast on the ground in an area. I think is yours centered on you?
No, I can cast it over
Okay,
there.
cool. You said your left clicked is Sacred Flame?
Yes.
Hell yeah. That's a level 0 cantrip in 5e, baby. That's why it's your left click.
Oh, of course it is. Wow. Like I said, I keep forgetting that this is D&D.
Yeah. It's great stuff. So the other cool thing is each classes kind of have like their own unique aspects to their combat. So for you, what is your shift to do?
My shift is a dash.
That's so crazy. I love that. So mine is a shield that I hold, and I just absorb damage instead of taking it to my health. But I also look amazing when I walk. Be wary, foul beasts. Roland, Law, Weaver, and Kevin are on their way. Dungeoneering, 65% chance to interact with this thing and succeed. Let's see if I can get anything. Oh, baby! It worked. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my god, there's an orc savage in here. Ah! Yeah, there's my giant ability. Yeah, he just fell over. Ogre Slayer, kill. Oh, that was an ogre. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's another damaged orb.
Ooh, and there's a chest back here. I'm looting. There's all kinds of little things like that in this game too. I mean, the game's been around for a while, so there's going to be a lot of it, but little hidden areas that you could fail to find, or little tiny dungeons for you to dive in and check out.
Yeah, it's great that they've implemented the talents in that way.
Search the Merchant Square sewers east of Neverwinter, guard post, and defeat the Nasher Rebekar. No, and the other thing this game does quite often that me and Dean kind of figured out yesterday is it constantly is throwing you in little dungeons. Little short 5-minute dungeons for you to go check out. And just get a reward and fight a boss and do a little cooperative stuff. It's great for me because it has that, I only need to grab a couple of friends and we can just go play. And if I really want to, I can go play solo.
Yeah. It feels like you're in a constant state of moving along as well. It's nice that you're not stuck in a particular zone for like 4 or 5 levels. It feels like you're constantly moving, and that's nice.
It's good stuff. And I get to play with you, Dean, because usually all we do is play Smash.
Yeah. And I get frustrated and probably quit.
Well, you were getting frustrated more recently, but then I was like, all right, I'm done playing this bad matchup. Moving in, here we go. Ah. Swing, bitch. Oh, I used it already. I was like, well, here's my cue. I already used it.
It's nice to be on the other side of the video, though.
It's true.
Cut that.
Yeah, usually I just gotta clap at you. And if I don't clap, there's like a 50-50 chance you miss it. And then I get the chat being like, Dean, cut that. Dean, not gonna. All right, Kevin, you stay here. I'm gonna run up. And,
Sorry.
Kevin, you never told me you were so powerful.
All
right, Kevin, I don't know if there's traps ahead. Why don't you head ahead there, Kevin?
What the hell?
What? We have to keep an eye, too, because beyond losing hit points, you actually can accrue injuries, like minor injuries that don't heal unless you take the time to actually buy a healing kit and whatnot and kill off those minor things.
Yeah, you can see your injuries in the top left here. This little human.
And so far, me and Dean have not had to spend any money in this game at all. Like real money, yeah.
Which is always good.
I would tell you if we did.
And actually, to its credit, it's not popping up and telling us to either.
No, that's... I know people are, a lot of people are like, oh god, you're just gonna shill, but honestly, like, I don't... How many times have you seen me taking a paid promo for pretty much anything? You could probably count it on one hand. I genuinely don't typically do things unless I'm having a good time in playing. All right, Kevin, I'm gonna go and save you. I'm maybe not.
I was just stood there waiting for you to be the hero, and I was just getting smashed.
I was out of range to charge, all right? I'm still... Kevin doesn't know it, but Roland's actually still a brand new paladin. He hasn't been doing this paladin thing for long. In fact, during the saving of the village, I wasn't actually a paladin. I was just wearing a magical ring that gave me the gift of the god. And then after that, the god deemed me worthy, and I got the gifts of paladinhood. And Kevin is none the wiser.
Yeah, Kevin thinks Roland is the real deal.
Exactly. Whoa! Kar Nevrim. How long do you think he's gonna last against our big ultimates? Oh, he's over here.
See.
You are injured. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? Where'd he go?
Just blew him away.
Did you kill him?
With my daily power, yeah.
Oh my god, he looked like he turned... Oh, a machete of Grumsh. +1. He looked like he turned into a phoenix. I cannot equip. because I'm not a fighter.
So my daily power is Guardian of Faith. I deal radiant damage to a target enemy, and I think I just like unleashed it.
You just nuked him. Ooh, new boots, baby. Also, there is two different things. The reason, in case you're curious, Kevin is wearing armor over here, but in the where is it?
In C in character.
C, right there it is. There's two options. You can wear your like adventuring gear. Or you can wear your civilian gear. This is probably what Roland was wearing when he saved Kevin. Just told him that he was on his day off.
I just love that Kevin's like absolutely ripped.
He's a horrifying man whose mother was probably a halfling, and his father told him he was a halfling, but it was like some troll that passed by, and the mother just fell head over heels.